Hello, sports fans, and welcome to Waco ISD Stadium for another exciting night of Texas high school football. Tonight, the University Trojans play host to the Gatesville Hornets. I'm Lark Smith, along with the coach Butch Henry. And Coach, both of these teams are in need of a win. They're 0-2. Gatesville Hornets come in after scoring at least 31 points against a very good Cameron team last week, so they got some offense.
But yeah, they do. They gave up 60-something, whatever it was. But, this is a Gatesville team. The quarterback's appropriately named Jet Trust because he can jet. He's a man. He had a brother named Jake Trust that played for Gatesville, also was an avid golfer, and his father is the offensive coordinator. But I think we'll see a big dose tonight of Nick Ward like we have seen in the past. But one thing Keith Willis said, if we cannot throw the ball effectively, we're going to have a hard time beating anybody.
Well, let's see if the University Trojans are going to move the ball through the air or on the ground as they take on the Gatesville Hornets right here on Waco ISD TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we would like to recognize Coach Jeffrey Callis as Waco ISD's Coach of the Week. We want to thank Coach Callis for his hard work and loyalty to our proud school district. We wish Coach Callis and his Trojans all the best in the remainder of the season. Tonight, we would also like to recognize Nicholas DeVoost as Waco ISD's Teacher of the Week. We want to thank Mr. DeVoost for his hard work and loyalty to our proud school district. We wish Mr. DeVoost and the Trojans all the best in the remainder of the year. Congratulations, Coach Callis and Mr. DeVoost.
Two teams are in their run-throughs, getting ready for tonight's game. This is the third game of the season for both teams, and as we mentioned in the pregame, they're both looking to get their first win of the year. The Gatesville Hornets come in after a really nice outing against Cameron Yo. As you see Gatesville come on to the field. They had a lead late in that game, but finally ended up losing to Cameron 69-31. Their first contest was a 35-14 loss to Conley at Conley. Meanwhile, University Trojans, they probably played their best game in some time last week against Eastview from Georgetown, Coach, but just came up a little bit short at the end.
Yeah, at one point they had a 28-14 lead, but they just could not hold it. And they need a win. If anybody needs a win, they need it bad.
Certainly do. And they were very close last week, losing 35-28. Their season opener was a 46-7 loss to Austin LBJ. So a chance tonight for Keith Willis and company to pick up that much-needed win and stop that 28-game losing streak.
I see Keith Willis has a baseball cap on tonight, which I've never seen him wear a cap. Maybe he's trying to change things up.
Trying anything they can. Of course, they will finish off non-district play next week here at Waco ISD Stadium against Colleen Ellison. Coach, they played all four of their non-district games at home.
Yeah, they do. They do.
So that means we won't see them at all in non-district next year? They'll be on the road every week?
Probably so.
Meanwhile, the Gatesville Hornets still have two non-district games coming up. They got Hillsboro next week, and then they'll finish off at Robinson. The junior ROT set to present the colors at midfield.
I'm going to tell you, Gatesville's in that district 13-4A with La Vega, China Spring, Liberty Hill, Burnett, and Lampasas. That's a pretty salty district, I'll tell you right now.
That's pretty tough to get in the playoffs with that bunch of guys. Of course, this Sunday is the 15th anniversary of the tragedy in New York on 9/11. Tonight, at the end of the first quarter, we're going to be honoring some of the first responders from the city of Waco. So that'll be a nice honor coming up at the end of the first quarter, so be sure to stick around for that.
I got a little nervous earlier. There was a good look at Coach Willis. Had two guys from the sheriff's department came in our booth. I didn't know I figured it after Tank. I didn't really know.
I could have sworn that warrant said Butch Henry on it.
No, I told him I'm Jim Smith.
That's why they left. Going to have the national anthem here in a moment to be followed by the state song, Texas, Our Texas. The opening tradition here at Waco ISD Stadium.
our district and community. At this time, we will have the playing of the national anthem by the University High School Band. Please remain standing for Texas, Our Texas.
Captain's about to meet at midfield. Coach, I guess the white hat again tonight is Greg McCrary, because I could have sworn I saw his parents in the stand.
Yeah, they are down there, but it's Nelson Barnes wearing the white hat tonight. Umpires Rodney Harris. Linesman is Jeff Boutwell. Line judge is Darrell Ward, and the back judge is Mike Till. All from the Waco chapter.
Coach, we need to talk to some sporting goods people about these tone-on-tone jerseys.
Yeah, that we're going to have to. And I thought that they passed the rule a couple of years ago that you had to have distinctive numbers that scouts and fans and broadcasters could read. Evidently they did. They got a lot of captains, don't they?
Yeah, Gatesville and the white jersey tops with the white numbers outlined in yellow and black. University Trojans bring out their captains. Number 1, Hosea Cadena, along with number 2, Nick Ward. Number 75 is Tracy Linton, and number 18 is Corey Moore. For the Gatesville Hornets, their captains.
Three-point toss elected to receive. Gatesville is elected to defend the clock. Spin around, gentlemen.
Number 6 is Sam Jackson. Number 8.
University's won the toss, elected to receive at the north goal. Gentlemen, shake hands. Good luck. Let's have a great night.
The other captains, Jake Truss, number 8. Number 65, Dayton Vest. And number 77, Bailey Adair.
You mentioned Sam Jackson. He wears number 6. I promise you, we'll be calling his name a lot tonight. He's a heck of a linebacker.
He goes from sideline to sideline, trying to fill the shoes of Cooper Edmiston, who was their top player a year ago, who got a scholarship to the Tulsa Hurricanes. He's linebacker there on their team.
And his brother Cole at Baylor is a walk-on, but then they put him on scholarship.
Yeah, he's at wide receiver now. He had been a quarterback in Gatesville.
So, and Jet Truss, brother Jeff, when we talked about the pregame, was a quarterback on this team. One heck of like a scratch golfer also, and his dad's the offensive coordinator, so I guess it runs in the family.
I scratch a lot on the golf course too.
Okay. They do not have a lot of team speed except number 37, Alex Thompson. Keith Willis said he's probably the quickest young man they'll see this entire year.
Well, last week against Cameron, Thompson 106 yards on 23 carries and a touchdown. The University will get the ball first.
Remember, they'll be without probably one of their better athletes, and Devontae Wilson. He's had that concussion. He'll be out one more week, should be back next week.
Back deep for the Trojans is Lucia Cadena, along with Yvonne Tolliver. Game time temperature of, well, let's see if we can get it to come up at 90 degrees under a somewhat cloudy sky.
Rather breezy too, isn't it, Laura?
Yeah, a little bit of a breeze out of the south at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Kick going to come down to Cadena at the 10. To the 15, has a big hole that he bounces off of one would-be tackler, then loses his footing at about the 27-yard line. And finally finished off there by Jose Gomez. The University Trojans will get the ball first in decent field position.
As we look at Odell Cadena, about the third series tonight, you will see him at quarterback. Racy Green will start. But Keith Willis told me they were working this week on passing the football because they've been pretty inept at that. They kept throwing to the other team.
Well, they can't be just totally one-dimensional. They can't hand it to Nick Ward on every play, though he is averaging about 30 plays a game and right at about 200 yards per contest through the first two games. He is in the backfield with Racy Green, and Green back to throw. Looks down the middle, going for Cadena, and the ball's knocked away at the last second. Good job on defense by Josh Carroll to pull that one off.
I tell you what, I thought that was going to be a completion, but you have to give credit. That was really good defense. Cadena was behind the ball, just thrown just a little bit short.
Got to appreciate the Trojans stretching the field on the first play a little bit. Maybe open up some.
Yep.
Now Nick Ward has the ball, looks for a cutback lane, and it's not there. Filling that lane is Austin Bayer. Actually, he's going to lose a yard on the play.
Sam Jackson is a man that made the initial hit for the Hornets.
Said we'd call his name a lot.
Yeah.
A loss of one brings up a 3rd down and 11. Fake the handoff. Green keeps the football straight ahead running. Not going to get enough for the first down, but does get it up to the 35-yard line. It'll be 4th and 2.
They going for this?
Looks like they're out of the quick huddle. They are. Hand it off to Ward. He bounces it outside. He needs to get around the corner and gets to the first down marker at the 38-yard line. Nice second effort by Nick Ward.
That was a gutsy call by Coach Willis, but when you've only won one game in 3 years, might as well go for it. There's nothing to look at it. Good run that time.
Out to the 38-yard line after the 3-yard pickup by Ward, the first down of the game. Hand off to Ward, left side. Once again, the hole filled up very quickly there by the linebacker for Gatesville. That was once again number 6, Sam Jackson, filling it up.
You think they may gone to school to try to stop on Nick Ward? Because so far they're doing it.
We got a yard on that one. 2nd down and 9 at the 39. Looking to pass in the flat. It's incomplete, intended for Julian Locke. Passing game's 0 for 2.
Wasn't a very good pass at all, but Racy Green that time just overshot him. So 3rd and long situation, and this brings up another passing situation. Remember, once again, their best receiver, Devontae Wilson, is not suited up tonight.
Good snap back, straight drop back into the pocket goes Green, but the pocket collapses on him, and he tries to run it out of there, but will lose yardage back to the 36-yard line. The 3-yard loss will bring up 4th down and 12, and this one's definitely a punting situation.
That time, Gatesville sent one of their linebackers on a blitz, and it flushed Racy out of the pocket, so brings up a punting situation. At times, he kicks the ball pretty well.
Back deep for the Hornets is Zach Mueller, sophomore wide receiver. Good snap back. Green gets off a good punt. On the bounce, Miller will receive it, and then he's automatically hit. Quickly down there was Lucia Cadena to make the tackle. So the 28-yard line is where Gatesville will start off.
Watch his hit. Cadena hit it as soon as he caught the football. Cadena is a good football player. And like I said, about the third series, we'll see him at quarterback. Probably also their best receiver with Devontae Wilson being out.
They'll start their first drive at the 27-yard line with 9:37 to go in the first quarter. As University held on the ball for 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Jet Truss, the quarterback, sends a man in motion and fakes the handoff, throws in the flat. It is complete for the first down. Pass to Colton Robello, the fullback coming out of the backfield.
Frank White made the tackle from behind, but after he'd already made the first down, Frank White and Cole Jr. and I believe there's a University youngster down on the turf.
That's Andrew Kraft that Jerry Williams is going to go over and take a look at. And mark the ball at the 38-yard line.
I tell you what, Mark, that play was wide open.
Yes,
wide
it was.
open.
So they picked up the first down on the 11-yard gain.
I see some of the Gatesville youngsters down on the Waco ISD, the ball boys, with their home jerseys on. I wish they were wearing them tonight. You can see the numbers pretty well.
You can see those real easy. Kraft being helped to his feet. He seems to be holding a wrist very gingerly.
Yep.
That's his right wrist, Coach, that he's holding on to.
He's in pain. You can tell that right there. Good luck at Andrew Kraft, Jerry Williams. Hope that young man's okay, but right now it does not look too good. May have a broken bone. I don't know.
Let's hope the best for Andrew Kraft. He's been a good mainstay, the senior, on the defensive side of the ball. All right, first down and 10 for Gatesville. They'll send 3 receivers to the right. Rolling to the near side, squaring his shoulders, making the throw, and it's incomplete, knocked out of the hands of Zach Miller by Daquan Deaver.
It's a nice play by Daquan Deaver. I tell you what, that Jet Truss, he threw a good football there. He throws the ball well. University secondary is really going to have to be on their toes tonight. And we still have not seen the ball touched by Alex Thompson yet.
Got a feeling that's coming about now.
Probably so.
He is in the backfield with Truss. Got Robello as a blocking back on the left side. Send a man on the jet sweep. And here comes Alex. Nice second effort, but a flag thrown in the backfield. Normally where we see holding.
Well, the guy in motion, he might have. I don't know. Yep.
Offense, number 44. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
That was Robello. They called for the hold. First penalty of the night brings up a second down and 20. The Gatesville 28-yard line.
University cheerleaders doing their thing early on in this football game. And like you mentioned earlier, Lord, 90 degrees. It's pretty warm.
Still on the warm side. Miller, the wide receiver at the bottom of your screen. Jose Gomez at the top. And the ball off in the backfield. Not a whole lot of room there for Thompson this time. of fact, no gain on the play for Thompson.
Oh, a nice tackle by Josh Walker, who, by the way, was our player of the game last week. He really did a good job wrapping him up at times. So this is certainly a passing situation with an old Jet Trust, I guess.
Secondary going to be tested here. Jordan Perkins, the safety, playing center field. Send 3 wide receivers to the far side. They do have a tight end to the near side. Trust throws for the sideline, throws it up for grabs, and it's incomplete. Back there was Javon Tolliver on defense.
Yeah, Javon Tolliver has played well all year for University, so University will get the football back with this apparently it's a punting situation.
A little help with the 10-yard holding penalty. Tolliver will be the guys waiting for the punt. And doing the punting for Gatesville is Jose Gomez. Gets it away. Nice punt that sends him all the way back to the 25-yard line. Did he outkick his coverage? Coverage got down there. Good job by 59. Caleb Estelle to force him out of bounds. Trojans will have the ball for the second time with 7 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
That was a nice kick by Gomez that time, and really a nice play by Tolliver just to field that ball. He had to field it over his shoulder like a center fielder.
Gatesville had it for a minute 53. Picking up 1 first down, so both teams basically the same result of their first possession, 1 first down and punt. Trojans start this drive at their own 34-yard line. Green looking to pass on first down. Looks down the middle, nothing there now. He will tuck it and run. And has first down yardage out to the 46-yard line. Nice scramble there by Racy Green.
Very good scramble. He couldn't find anybody open. You look at Racy, nobody open. He just tucked it in, made a good run. He doesn't have outstanding speed, but he's a tough runner.
Got 12 yards on the play. First and 10. Now he hands it off to Nick Ward straight up the middle, and Ward gets it into Gatesville territory to the 49-yard line for a gain of 5.
Nice block up front by Tracy Linton, one of the big offensive tackles for University.
Trojans in Hornet territory for the first time. Here goes Nick Ward again. Just a couple of yards this time up to the 47 for Nick.
Just like we saw last night, Lark. They keep giving that ball to Nick. We'll see that zone read in a minute where they'll fake it to him, and Racy will keep it.
Walking back up front is Brazian Easley. There goes Ward, and he's got another first down up to the 43-yard line to pick up a 4 on that play.
And the last man getting up the pile up that time for Gatesville, yeah, Sam Jackson.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Ward looking for blocks. Will get maybe a yard to the 40. We'll make it a 2-yard gain to the 41-yard line. A little more tough running there for Nick Ward.
I don't think folks realize the type of job that Andy Sestata does, the left-handed center. That's the most important position on the field, because nothing happens until he gets the ball to the right place.
Fake the handoff, pass in the flats complete to Cadena. Down the sideline, Cadena steps out at the 32-yard line on that pass play of 9 yards and another first down.
I love Hosea Cadena. I just like the young man's got good speed, good hands. He can play just about anywhere on the field.
Now a flag thrown. Maybe he got a little too fast with the offense trying to get down the field.
False start, offense, number 64. It's 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
I tell you what, penalties and turnovers has really plagued the Trojans this year. As you get a good look at some of the fans on this nice evening, a little warm, but nice. It's so far it's not.
5-yard loss on the penalty. Back to the 37-yard line, first and 15. Green passes complete to Locke. inside the 30 down to the 28-yard line. Pick up a 9 on the play.
That was a nice play that time. A nice pass by Racy. You'll see old Julian Locke coming there. Took care of that.
Brings up a 2nd down and 6 after that 9-yard pickup.
No, that's not good. Cadena coming off the field limping.
Yeah, we don't like that at all.
No.
DeAndre Mack checks into his spot. Green fakes the handoff, keeps the ball, looking for a place to run. We'll take it up to the 30, make that the 25-yard line. Pile forward up to the 24 for a gain of 4 on the play.
I tell you what, Jerry Williams and his staff been pretty busy in this early going. Look at Racy Green.
9th play of the drive that started back at the 34-yard line. Hand off to Ward. With the spin move, has the first down inside the 20 down to the 17 to pick up a 7 on that play and the 4th first down in this drive.
So far, I saw a good bit of sportsmanship. Owen Sibley picked old Racy up after he knocked him down.
Here goes Ward again. Good determined run gets him down to the 10-yard line for another 7 yards.
Good block that time by Devin Dash. These linemen are doing really a good job for these U-Dogs. Also seeing there is Isaac Perez.
From the 10, Ward runs into one of his own men on the way to trying to get some yardage. They're going to mark him down at the 9, but still a gain of 1 on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 2 at the 9. Ward takes the football, cuts it back inside. He's got the first down, trying to carry Hornets into the end zone, but they'll stop him at the 2. A gain of 7 on that play.
Finally brought down by Bailey Janice that time, but it took a chore to get him down. You see right there, Sam Jackson also in on that play.
1st and goal from the 2. Ward gets it to the 1 before he's stopped there.
I see Andrew Kraft headed to the dressing room. He's got his right arm in some type of sling, so we'll see. There he goes right there.
Trojans at the lip of the cup, trying to get the first score of the game. Handed off to Nick Ward. Nope. He faked it to Ward, and Racy Green has the football. And it's a touchdown. Racy Green from 1 yard out. The Trojans are on the board at 6-0.
I guess we'll see old Gabriel Castillo coming here and try to put the 7th point on the board.
14 plays, Coach, to go 66 yards.
Nice drive.
Really nice drive for University. Point after attempt is good. So with 3:19 left to go in the first quarter, the University Trojans lead the Gatesville Hornets by a score of 7-0. At the end of a 66-yard, 14-play drive, Racy Green gets into the end zone from 1 yard out. Here you see the drive to the end zone there.
I tell you what, remember this, University got to play 4 quarters. They had a nice lead last week, 28-14, and couldn't hang on. I'm looking down to see if I see Ozell Cadena anywhere, and I'm really concerned about Andrew Kraft. That did not look good.
It did. 4 minutes and 25 seconds on that 66-yard drive. And, Coach, I can't remember the last time the University Trojans had a 14-play drive.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. And there was just one penalty in the drive, and that was the offside penalty, or the false start penalty that they were able to overcome. And just a couple of passes in the drive. Both of those were complete. One for 9 yards to Cadena, one for 9 yards to Locke, but it's mostly Nick Ward on the drive. He had 3 different 7-yard runs in that drive.
I saw Jerry Williams conferring with the doctor down there. I guess that was about Kraft, but I still haven't seen Cadena. Hopefully he'll be back. Might just been a sprained ankle, or could have been a cramp.
Nick Ward, 12 carries already for 39 yards, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the ensuing kickoff. goes out of bounds. So that flag will allow Gatesville to get the ball in a little bit better field position.
Now the plan was on the third series for University for Jose Cadena come in and
kick out
play
of bounds.
quarterback.
It's a 5-yard penalty, re-kick.
But that may not happen now.
Not when we see him leave the game limping a little bit. So they're going to re-kick after the 5-yard penalty instead of take it up the field.
We also had an illegal formation on the play. That penalty's declined. 5 yards, re-kick.
Okay, Lark, you got your binoculars. Do you see number 1 down there anywhere?
I'm looking. I don't notice him on the sideline anywhere. Yeah, he's the last man next to the sideline, next to the University sideline on the kick coverage.
Oh, okay.
So he's out there. That's a good sign.
Good news.
Getting ready to kick it off again is Gabriel Castillo. Again, comes toward the near sideline, but this one's fielded inside the 20, and a nice move gets him up to midfield, and the kicker has to come up and make the tackle. Really nice job coming up the sideline by Colton Washburn.
I tell you what, Castillo didn't figure he was going to have to make this tackle, but that was a touchdown saving tackle. He comes into the screen right there.
Gets it all the way up to the University 48-yard line. So the Gatesville Hornets looking to answer the initial touchdown that the University Trojans put on the board. Trojans touchdown comes on their second possession. This is the second possession of the game for Gatesville. Jet Truss, the quarterback. Sends a man in motion, fakes the jet sweep, and hands it off to Thompson. Thompson bounces it outside and has some good yardage plus a block downfield, and will take it all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Alex Thompson showed you a little bit of that quickness that he has that time as he got to the outside. So Gatesville's moving the football. They have good field position. You'll see Alex Thompson right there turning the corner.
Got 24 yards on the carry.
He disappeared. That's how quick he was.
1st and 10 from the 26. Send the 3 receivers to the left side this time. Running back in the backfield is Washburn. Looking to pass the ball, though. Completes it at the 20 and down inside the 15 before he's bulldogged to the ground.
There was a lot of movement up front, wasn't there, Lord?
Yeah, there was. The pass was complete to Sam Jackson. He's playing both sides of the ball, Coach.
He plays fullback, some receiver, linebacker.
We do have a flag
Both
on the
sides,
play.
number 65 on the defense. Penalties declined. Play results in a first down.
So they'll move it down to the 15, so an 11-yard pickup. On the pass catch by Jackson. 1st and 10 from the 15. Hornets trying to answer back quickly. Thompson returns to the backfield. Truss looking for a motion man. Gets it out of Jackson.
He's on the wrong side.
He got to the right side now. Now here goes Jackson or Thompson, and Thompson's going to be stopped for a loss.
The guy that was called for offsides on the play before that, Devin Dash, he's the one that made the tackle on Thompson. He would not let him go outside. You'll see 64 right there. There he is.
2-yard loss for Thompson brings up a 2nd down and 12 from the 17.
Frank White was also in on that tackle. He's really played well at linebacker this year.
Rolling to his left. Truss looks to the sideline, and it's incomplete. Intended to Miller. But there to defend for the Trojans was Mike Wandeaver.
Boy, he's had 2 really good pass breakups tonight.
Kyle Cooper, the head coach for the Hornets. in his 10th season guiding the Gatesville football fortunes.
This big play for University. If they don't make this, I would imagine they would opt for the field goal. I would think they would.
Fake the jet sweep. Truss looking to throw. Now has to tuck it and run, and he's going to be swarmed by purple jerseys at the 18-yard line for a loss of 1.
Oh, boy, nice tackle that time, but Deodric Mack and also Terry Murphy combined to make that stop. Another look at it. Good pursuit by the U-Dogs.
See if we get the field goal unit on the field. I don't think we're going to see a field goal, Coach. Yeah, I guess we are. It's going to be a 36-yard attempt. And to try the field goal is Pedro Saldivar. He's got the distance and the accuracy. A 36-yard field goal by Sandovar with 1:02 left on the first quarter clock makes our score University 7 and Gatesville 3.
That's got to give University a defense a little bit of confidence. And there's a good look at the University band. We'll see them at halftime. And by the way, I need to acknowledge our crew. I forgot to do it our last game. So in a little bit, if somebody will tell me if we still got the same folks or whatever, I'll be more than happy to acknowledge that.
Took them 2 minutes and 17 seconds to move the ball 30 yards in 6 plays and set up the 36-yard field goal by Sandovar. 7-3 our score with 1:02 left to go in the first quarter.
You think he's hot in that Trojan mascot outfit, that guy?
Nah, got an air conditioner in there.
Yeah. That move across the way, that's the Gatesville Hornet Band. Made the way up from Coryell County.
Thompson with 22 yards on just 3 carries so far. Gatesville just 41 yards of total offense here in the first quarter, while University has 80 yards of total offense here in the first quarter.
They had kind of a different alignment on their opening kickoff. They had 2 guys if they were going to kick it, so I guess that's something to kind of throw the receiving team off.
Cadena and Tolliver are deep for University. You got Sandovar that looks like he might kick it. And you got another guy that will make the approach, Gomez, that will actually do the kicking. It'll come to Cadena at the 7-yard line. Looks for an opening, but nothing there, and he'll be tackled outside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
I said, well, I like these Gatesville Hornets. They knock you down, then they pick you up. I kind of like this. I really do. You don't see much of that anymore.
That's what high school football is all about.
Yep. Now, like I said, on the 3rd series, Cadena was supposed to be in at quarterback. Whether or not that materializes, I guess we're fixed to find out.
He joins the huddle a bit late from the kicking team, and we see Racy Green go out as the quarterback. Cadena will be a wideout on the near side along with Locke. Wide receiver on the far side is Desmond Watson. Now Cadena will join Watson on the left side. Fake to Ward, look for the pass on the quick end in the Locke, and it's a little underthrown. Locke can't get to it.
Once again, it's not a very good pass off the arm of Racy Green. He's had trouble that little short pattern right there the last couple of times.
Yeah, it was open. Just need to throw it where his hands can get to it as opposed to his shoelaces. 2nd and 10. Nick Ward has an opening. It closes pretty quick after he gets up to the 24-yard line, but he picks up 6 yards on the play.
Getting up off the bottom of that pile is Sam Jackson and Austin Baird.
Brings up a 3rd down and 4. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Good snap. Green keeps the football, looking for the first down, is tripped up, but gets to the 29-yard line, and that 5-yard pickup will pick up the first down.
Nice play by Ray C. Green. If he just had a little more speed, he'd be in good shape. I bet they're going to let this clock run out, I would imagine.
Yep, they're going to let the clock run out. The University Trojans are going to go to the end of the first quarter with the lead at 7-3. And, Coach, that's what you want to do, is lead at the end of every quarter.
They got a bunch of first responders coming out there. That's good to see those people.
We're going to get a special presentation here at the end of the first quarter. Again, the 15th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks in New York City and the nation's capital. Waco ISD going to honor some of the Waco area first responders. Here's our public address announcer, George Snookhouse.
Tonight, on the week of the 15th anniversary of 9/11, Waco ISD Athletic Department wishes to honor those in our community that serve all of us as our first responders. We are thankful for each department for protecting us from harm and for keeping our city safe and peaceful. May we never forget those who lost their lives. Representing the Waco Fire Department is Chief Bobby Tatum. Representing the Waco ISD Police Department is Chief Ken Boatman, a university grad, and Sergeant Freeman, and Jero, the canine dog. Representing the McLennan County Sheriff's Department is Sheriff Deputy Sean Boffman and Deputy Brandon Perrinuck. And representing the City of Waco Police, Lyle Smith.
Nice honor for our first responders that help keep us safe, and the guys that run to harm when harm is somewhere around.
How come that dog didn't get a plaque? Everybody else got one.
He didn't have a pocket to put it in.
Oh, okay.
His handler's taking care of that for him.
15 years ago, it just, time flies, I guess. I
Yes,
don't
sir.
know.
University has the football in the lead as we start the second quarter of play. On top 7-3. First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Keith Willis shook every one of those guys' hands. That's
Don't
pretty
blame
cool.
him.
Pretty cool.
Lucy Green and Nick Ward waiting for the go-ahead. Take the handoff, pass across the middle, incomplete, intended once again for Julian Locke. It was open, but the pass was just a little too far out in front.
I tell you, without Devontae Wilson there, Julian Locke is the go-to guy tonight, but he's having a hard time because Racy Green's just not throwing the ball that accurately right now. There's a good look at what do you call him, Zorro? What's the name of that dog?
I
thought he said Zorro. I
That's
don't know.
close. Jero. Yeah.
I'm going to call him Ren 10-10 now.
Green just 2 of 6 passing so far for 18 yards. Second and 10. Ward has the football and has some nice blocks up front. Boy, that was a pretty nice wall set up there for him. He gets it up to the 32-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play.
I thought it was going to be a bigger game than that, but this is probably a passing situation unless they're going to run that zone read.
It's giving 4 to the 33. Third down and 6. Looking to pass. It's complete to Cadena for the first down and more. Cadena gets it up to the 48-yard line. Pick up 15 on the play.
The Racy threw that ball well, and Cadeno's the kind of guy that he can go the distance once he gets that football.
Quickly they go back to the air trying to hit the tight end on the near side, but unable to make that connection. Second down and 10.
About time for Nick Ward to touch that football again.
Not this time. Green's going to hold on to it, looks downfield, gets a nice block and gets it into Hornet territory at the 49-yard line. That was Cadena that came back for the nice block.
I tell you, Cadena does it all. That young man, he's only a junior. He's a good football player.
So pick up a 3 on the play. He's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7. Either hand it to Ward or pitch it to Cadena, one of the two. At least that's what's in my playbook.
You got it. Whatever you say, I'm with you.
Bad snap. Green takes the timing off. Will throw it deep for Cadena and overthrow everybody. That was just a fire drill there, Coach.
Yeah, and usually every game, I don't care who's playing, they're in that spread formation. You're going to see 1 or 2, sometimes 3 bad snap every game. That's just the way it is.
Picked up a couple of first downs in the drive in 9 plays, but unable to cash points in. So Racy Green back to punt. And Zach Mueller back to return for Gatesville. End over end. Takes a University roll, but boy, it hit the point of the ball just right to give it a lot of energy into the end zone. Ends up being a 49-yard punt and only a 29-yard aggregate. As they've come back out to the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 for Gatesville with 10:50 left to go first half. University on top 7-3.
This Trojan defense can once again rise to the challenge. So far, they've played pretty well tonight. They've held the Hornets to 3 points after the first quarter and a little bit of the second quarter.
University held it for 2:12 on that drive. Nothing doing there. Thompson upended before he could get anywhere. Matter of fact, he's going to lose, they're going to say, a yard back to the 19.
I tell you, that's old Jordan Perkins that made the initial hit. That was a nice tackle. He had a little help that time from number 84, who I don't have on my roster.
Playing at a linebacker spot. We'll find out at halftime who 84 is.
They're sure taking a lot of time getting this play called in.
Got 5 seconds left on the play clock. Empty backfield. They get the play off. Looking to pass in the flat to the man who showed up late, and it's over his head. Incomplete. Is that Jackson? Yeah, that was Jackson. It was intended for.
That Sam Jackson does it all, doesn't it? He plays full running back. He plays receiver. He's one heck of a linebacker.
I saw him driving the bus up here, too.
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
So that incompletion brings up a 3rd down and 11 at the 19. Truss not having a whole lot of success passing either, just 2 of 6 passing for 20 yards. 3rd and 11. Once again, the empty backfield. Fires a little high. Once again, this time it was intended for Jose Gomez. And it's a 3 down and punt for Gatesville.
That time Jeremiah Walker came on a blitz from his linebacking spot and really put a lot of pressure on Jet. Jet had to throw that football really before he wanted to. The University they should come out of this with excellent field position, I think.
Javon Tolliver back deep waiting for the punt from Gomez. Goes through the rugby style and gets off a line shot. And Coach, wasn't that a little bit unnecessary, driving on the ball after the man after he's already on the ground?
I thought it was, but the guy in the black and white shirt said everything's fine, I guess.
So just a 1-minute drive that time for Gatesville as University gets it with 9:50 left to go in the second quarter. They have the lead at 7-3, and they have the ball in Gatesville territory at the 48-yard line.
Okay, Cadena will be at quarterback this time. It was supposed to be the second series, but I guess it's the 4th one or whatever.
So Cadena at quarterback with Ward in the backfield with him. Looking at an option play. Now reverses field with his speed. He's going to get some yardage out of this and gets it down to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 on the play.
Yeah, that was a good move that time, Bo, there to reverse his field. And, if they run that zone read with Nick Ward, if they run it and Cadena keeps it, that young man can pick him up and lay him down now.
They would make a nice option combo here. Cadena looking for a hole, gets it up to the 41-yard line for a gain of 2, which will bring up a 3rd down and 3. There was a hole there, but it certainly collapsed on him quickly.
Coach is going through those signals over there. There you go. Looks like one of those guys that direct those airplanes up at DFW.
They just need one of those long red flashlights.
Yeah.
3 receivers at the top of your screen.
Now we're going to get everybody. They better hurry up or call timeout.
They asked for time. Finally, the line judge on the near side grants University a timeout.
University, that is their first charge timeout of the half.
Trojans got their first touchdown at the end of their second possession of the night. Started with 7:44 to go in the first quarter, and 14 plays later, Racy Green was in the end zone from 1 yard out. They completed a 66-yard drive in 4 minutes and 25 seconds. The only score in the first half for the Gatesville Hornets came at the end of their second drive, but it was a 36-yard field goal from Saldivar. That's where we stand at 7-3. Are we doing our flex cam deal, Coach?
Yeah, flex cam had that couple of youngsters on there doing that thing. Everybody's having a good time. Look at that young man. He's cute as a speckled puppy. Got those muscles going on. Yeah. Look at him. That's cute. Very cute.
False start, number 64 on the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty, remains 3rd down.
See, you can't have that type of penalty.
Especially after a timeout.
Yes.
So 3rd and 8.
They still don't know where they're supposed to line up. They're confused.
Back to the Gatesville 46. Eight seconds left on the play clock. Cadena still looking at the sideline. They get the play off. Cadena looking to pass across the middle, and it is complete to Desmond Watson, and he's got the first down at the 35-yard line. It's the first catch of the year, I believe, for Watson.
See it right there. He threaded the needle.
Pickup of 11 on the play. 1st and 10 from the 35. Fake the handoff to Ward. Cadena keeps the ball. Gets it inside the 30 down to the 28. A gain of 7 for Cadena. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Okay, Nick Ward has not touched the football about the last 5 or 6 plays, so it's about time.
Well, Cadena with 3 carries for 14 yards after that 7-yard pickup. That's kind of that is a forward pass to Ward, gets him into space and gets him inside the 20 down to the 17. Pickup of 11 on that one, and that's a pass play, Coach.
Yes, it was. I think it might look like it's going to start off being an option play, option play, but it was a forward pass, but made good yardage.
So 1st and 10 at the 17. Hand off to Ward this time, and he's got some running room straight up the middle. Runs over a guy at the 6 and takes him down to the 4. 1st and goal, University, after the 13-yard pickup by Ward.
Well, Will Carroll said, anybody see that truck?
Ward has the football. He's trying to sniff the goal line and gets there. Touchdown, Nick Ward. University on top 13-3 with a try for point to come.
That was a nice run. Nick Ward made a big yardage on that pass, and he times he got in the end zone, so Castillo's going to come in and try to put the 14th point on the board.
And it is good. 7:08 to go. First half. Trojans on top of Gatesville by a score of 14-3. 48 yards on that 8-play drive in 2 minutes and 48 seconds. Like that, 2 minutes and 42 seconds.
I saw Keith Willis out giving a high five to each one of those offensive players. And Dalen Turner's down there talking to one of the fish, talking to the referee. And what about, I don't really know.
He's getting their post-game order.
Yeah.
He works at one of the pizza joints after the football game. He just wants to be sure that they get the right order.
Look at the High Toppers. We will see them in the University High School band doing their thing at halftime. So stay tuned for that.
See if that U-Dog defense can continue to do its work against Thompson and Truss. They have held the Gatesville running game to just 20 yards on 5 plays. Matter of fact, we show Gatesville with just 12 plays run for a grand total of 40 yards.
Defense done a good job for University so far this evening. Just don't kick it out of bounds. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Well, he kicks it out of the end zone, close to the out of bounds, but it'll go into the end zone, and Gatesville will get it at the 25.
I really thought we'd see Jet Truss put on a little better show throwing the football tonight. He's got a couple of good wide receivers in Bear and Gomez, but so far he has not been that accurate, has he?
And we still got about 31 minutes for him to do that.
Yeah.
I'll look back and see. I think they only have 3 first downs so far, Coach.
This is a young Gatesville team. Boy, they're loaded with gingers, let's put it that way.
Truss keeps the ball and will not even get back to the line of scrimmage. He stopped at the 24.
That's a good tackle by Frank White, linebacker for the University Trojans. He's been all over the field so far tonight. He's a senior, playing well.
2nd and 11. As the U-Dog defense once again has the Hornets behind the chains. Fake the handoff to Thompson. Truss keeps the ball, stays on his feet, and drives up to the 29-yard line for a gain of 5 yards on the play. Brings up a 3rd down and 6.
Cedric Willis was hanging on for dear life that time and did a good job, although they picked up a couple extra yards. You see Willis, he's hanging on. I'm not letting go.
Got a lot of changes on the offensive side. Facing 3rd and 6. You send 3 receivers to the far side. One of those is Sam Jackson. Looking that way to pass underneath. It is complete for the 1st down and more. There is a flag on the play, and I don't agree with the flag, Coach. He let him up. It was the man's momentum that took him to the ground. That was Jose Gomez who made the catch.
Javon Tolliver should have had him right there, could not bring him down.
After the play, we have a late hit out of bounds. Number 16 on the defense.
Well, I disagree with you. I
15-yard
do agree
penalty,
with the call.
Automatic first down.
Seen on replay.
He hit him inbounds, though.
He knocked him out of bounds, too, when he's out of bounds. Hit him again.
Okay.
Once again, penalties are something that's been a bugaboo for University all year.
Move it all the way to the University 45-yard line. He picked up 11 yards on that pass play a moment ago. on the jet sweep. Only a couple of yards there for number 24, Josh Carroll.
Nice tackle by Terry Murphy. You'll see him coming to your screen. He wears number 65 right there. Had a little help also from Jeremiah Walker.
So first carry for Carroll tonight. Brings up a 2nd down and 8. Quick pass across the middle. Got it up to the 38-yard line. Still short of the 1st down. Pass completed to Gomez. His 2nd catch in the drive.
Nice play by Josh Walker. That time, University came on the blitz that time, but Old Trust got rid of it very quickly.
After the 5-yard gain, 3rd and 3 from the University 38. Clock rolling with 4:25 left in the first half. 14-3 our score, University on top. Handoff goes to Thompson. Gets the 1st down yardage on 2nd effort as he gets it down to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 on the play and the 2nd 1st down of the drive. Keeps Gatesville moving toward their 1st touchdown of the night.
University sending in the fresh faces. Terry Murphy is going in. Dalen Turner trying to slow down this Gatesville offense right now because they're moving the football pretty well. That young man or young ladies having a good time tonight.
We have timeout, Gatesville. That is their first charge timeout of the half.
Well, Gatesville asked for the timeout as they want to kind of get a breather and make sure they make something happen in this final 33 yards of this drive to most likely their last possession of the first half.
Coming up at halftime, once again, the University High School Band and the High Toppers. We'll be back here next Thursday night as University hosts Killeen Ellison. We'll be back here next Friday night as Waco High will host Midway, big crosstown rivals.
Certainly is. And prior to that Midway Waco High matchup, there's going to be a wing eating contest at Bush's Chicken. That's coming up on Wednesday. We'll have coverage of that wing eating contest on Waco ISD TV. Don't you ever entered a wing eating contest?
No, I've judged one, though.
How do you judge it?
See who eats the most wings, and you got to eat it down to the bone, too. You can't leave any meat on it.
All you have to do is just count the bones?
Yeah.
Truss looking to pass, and it's complete. It is Sam Jackson, but he steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. He thought he made it in, but they mark him out at the 16.
Did he step out of bounds?
Yes, sir, I thought he did.
We're fixed to find out on the replay. All right, you make the call. There he is. There he is. We cannot tell on that. We could not tell on the replay whether he stepped out of bounds or not. So.
That's 17 yards on the play. Brings up a 1st and 10 from the 16. Good mix of run and pass in this drive for the Hornets. Truss keeps the ball. And with 2nd effort has it inside the 10 down to the 9 for a 7-yard pickup.
Once again, Frank White is the man that led the charge for the University Trojans. Their backs are to the wall now. They've got to bow their net because Gatesville scores here, a touchdown, extra point, game on.
9th play of the drive for Gatesville. It started back at their own 25-yard line after the Trojans' 2nd touchdown of the night.
Nick Ward, he said, I'm ready to get back out there. Stop them, defense.
Hand off to Thompson. Thompson's got some blockers. It gets him down to the 5. Finally wrestles down at about the 4. Another 5-yard pickup for Thompson.
Isn't it nice to have a guy like Thompson? You got another guy like Sam Jackson. It's really 2 good athletes. Boy, that was a good hit that time by Terry Murphy.
1st and goal from the 4. It'll be either Thompson or Truss, I'm betting. Truss keeps it. Gets back to the line of scrimmage of 4, and that's it. That's where his forward progress is. No gain on the play.
They sound like a broken record, but Frank White in on the tackle again, along with a host of Trojans.
They keep running at him, so he might as well make the tackle.
Yep. Clock's slowly but surely becoming a factor. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining unofficially.
About to be a 5-minute drive here for the Hornets, as they got it with 7:08 left to go in the quarter. Jackson goes wide to the left side along with Will Carroll. Truss going that way on the option play, and he'll take it into the end zone for the touchdown. Nobody had the quarterback or the pitch man, Coach.
Nope, that was very easy. He could have pitched it or taken it himself. He saw wide open spaces, so he just went in for the touch. There it is right there. I tell you, if they was playing 2 below, they wouldn't have got it.
The first touchdown of the night for Gatesville. And on to try the extra point is Joel Gomez. And it is good. Actually, that's number 7, Pedro Saldivar, with the point after attempt. So with 1:54 left before halftime, our new score is University 14 and Gatesville 10, as they go 75 yards in 11 plays and take 5:14 off of the second quarter clock.
Had to be some type of miscommunications for the University defense on that touchdown run, because I mean he was wide open. I mean, he literally could have walked in. He nearly did. So ball game close now, 14-10. University has 1:54 left to half. I think they'll try to put some points on the board. Maybe see Racy back in there throwing the football. Maybe Cadena. I don't know yet.
Well, one thing you don't want to do is have a turnover going into the locker room. You want to maintain this lead that the Trojans have had since the 3:19 mark of the first quarter, when they scored the first touchdown of the game. After a Hornets field goal, they extended it to 14-3, but now the Hornets have answered back that touchdown with their first score of the night.
Both teams looking for their first win this young season. Another look at the Trojan mascot. Hope he's got air conditioning inside that uniform, is all I'm saying.
Is there a reason why we haven't started the play clock yet?
Because they hadn't put the ball down for play yet. Hadn't even put it on the tee yet.
Well, Back Judge is hollering at him about coming out of the huddle, Caster. You can do that by putting the ball down, say, whistle, blowing that whistle says play.
They're fixing to start it right now. Once again, that's a crazy kickoff. Got an orange shoe out there, and then you got white shoes. I don't know who's going to kick it.
You got Gomez and Saldivar. Saldivar's probably the onside guy, and he's going to kick it toward the far sideline. Under it to make the catch is Willie McDonald, and McDonald looking for some running room, almost got away. Now 2 flags thrown behind the play. I think the officials both saw the same thing. May have been a push in the back.
Nice tackle by Max Bartlett that time from Gatesville.
Nelson Barnes will tell us what the flags mean.
We had a block in the back. Number 22 on the return team. It's a 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down, University.
And that'll take it back to the 23-yard line, where the Trojans will have it first down and 10.
Lark, if you ever get in trouble down in Bell County,
Yes, sir. If I
Nelson
did.
Barnes, the assistant DA, he said just say, we were nice to you. He'll let you off the hook,
Okay,
maybe.
I'll continue to talk nice about him. Cadena back in at quarterback with Nick Ward in the backfield with him. Ward over the right side. We'll take it up to the 28-yard line, a gain of 5.
I still think you're going to see Cadena throw that football here in a minute. Who's he going to throw it to? I don't know.
17th carry for Ward for 71 yards. Now it's Cadena holding on to the football. And back to the line of scrimmage is about all he'll get.
I'm not sure Gatesville doesn't call a timeout, to be quite honest with you. They did call a timeout. They have one left. The University
We have
pick up his
timeout,
first down.
Gatesville. That is their second charge timeout of the half.
Trying to hold on to some clock to give them a chance to either take the lead or at least make it within a 1-point contest if they can get some decent field position.
Yeah, I guarantee that if University does not make a first down, they'll call that timeout. That will get the football back. There's old muscle man again.
See the winner?
I think so.
Yeah, he's the winner. Does he get a chicken dinner?
Yeah, got a chicken dinner from Bush's Chicken.
The University faces a 3rd down and 5 at their own 28-yard line. This could be a big turnaround play for the Gatesville defense. They hand it off to Nick Ward. He's not going to get the first down. He gets to the 30. Actually, the 29 is where they mark him. Just 1 yard on the play, so it's 4th and 4 from the 29. And does Gatesville call that other timeout? They do.
Nice tackle that time by Parker Floyd. It's very interesting. Gatesville on their roster, they do not list their weights, but University does list their weights. Most teams now don't list weights.
We had timeout, Gatesville. That is their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Okay, they're going to try to block this thing. It's hard to block a punt for Racy Green because he gets it off so quick.
I imagine they'll set up the return and try to get some decent field position.
They're out of timeouts, but you can stop the clock more ways on offense than you can on defense.
Trojans in the first half, 40 plays for 172 yards. Gatesville just 23 plays for 100 yards. That is to this point. And right now it's a 4-point contest. University on top, 14-10. They've had the lead for the entire first half. Green is back to punt. Back to receive is Zach Miller.
I don't think they're not set up to block. It doesn't appear to be.
They're not going to return it either. It's going to get a good University roll. And then finally takes a sideways roll between the 12 and 13-yard line. So Gatesville will have 59 seconds to try to do something with the football. Either grab the lead or make it a 1-point game.
Now I wonder if that field position has changed Kyle Cooper's outlook on what he's going to try to do. He may just want to run out the clock because he doesn't want to risk a turnover down there.
Trojans just held on to the ball for 55 seconds.
Not very good.
No.
Well, we'll see what Jet Trust and Company has in mind. They're going to come out slinging that football or trying to run out the clock.
Well, like I said for University a minute ago, you don't want a turnover here. Hand it off to Thompson.
Offside is University, I believe.
Yeah, they did throw flags on each side of the field, and we saw somebody for University jump. I believe that was Dalen Turner. I don't know if he's the one that was offside.
Offsides, defense, number 42. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Jeremiah Walker is who they flag it on. 1st and 5 now from the 17.
Clock will start as soon as they snap. In fact, it started right now.
Sure has. Truss looking down the near sideline, overthrows his target, but he was well guarded. That was Gomez he was going for, but University had him well covered with Carthen Hall.
Yeah, that was excellent coverage by Hall that time. I'm not sure Gomez didn't run out of bounds and came back in, but 38 seconds left.
2nd and 5. They're at their own 17-yard line, trailing by 4. Thompson on the counter. Only because of the spin move will he get it up to the 18-yard line for a 1-yard gain.
The University still has 2 timeouts remaining unofficially, but I don't believe they're going to try to use them, do you? Unless they don't make this first down, they might. But the 20 seconds left, I doubt it.
Well, if Gatesville wants to, they could go ahead and run out the clock because we're inside the 40 seconds. Looks like they will run one more play. 5 seconds on the game clock. Hand it off to Thompson. Thompson will pinball his way up to back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and that's going to end our first half of action. So after the first 24, the University Trojans, for the second week in a row, are going to go into the locker room with a halftime lead, leading the Gatesville Hornets by a score of 14-10. Stay where you are. When we come back, we'll have our halftime activities right here on Waco ISD TV.
Section leader is Kiana Wright. Anastasia Wilson and Captain Shakayla Clayton. And now, get on your feet and cheer for the most daring band in all the land. Showing up in numbers and showing out in style and guaranteed to make you smile, the pride of the South Side, the mighty Trojan Marching Band. Trojan fans, you are in for a real treat tonight. The mighty Trojan Band has worked tirelessly to prepare their 2016 competition marching show entitled Communication. Tonight, the band brings movements 1 and 2 to the field. The band section of the week is the clarinet section. Drum majors are Senior Drum Major George Perez, Assistant Drum Major Ruben Perez, and Junior Drum Major Ariana Salinas. Drum majors, is your band ready?
You enjoyed our halftime activities as we get ready for the third quarter. University starts the third quarter with a 4-point lead at 14-10, and they also lead basically in the statistic battle. They've had 11 first downs to 7 for Gatesville. They have 172 yards of total offense against 101 yards for Gatesville. Of course, most of University's is on the ground, 117 yards on 29 rushes. 55 yards through the air, 5 for 11 passing, while Gatesville has just 101 yards of total offense, 48 on the ground on 15 rushes. They're also 5 of 11 passing, but just for 53 yards. No turnovers in the first half. Gatesville's just been penalized once for 10 yards, while University has been penalized 5 times for 40 yards. Just a 23-second difference on the time of possession. University has had it for 12 minutes and 37 seconds, while Gatesville had it for 11 and 23. Individually, your leading rusher, of course, is Nick Ward, 18 carries for 17 carries. While Racy Green's carried it 7 times for 31 yards. O.C. Cadena 4 times for 14 yards. Thompson, the leading rusher for Gatesville, 8 carries for 32 yards, while Truss has carried it 6 times for 14. And Carroll 1 time for 2 yards. Passing department, Truss is 5 for 11 for 53 yards, while Cadena is 2 for 2 passing for University for 22 yards, and Green is 3 of 9 passing for 33 yards. The leading receiver in the game right now is Jackson, 2 catches for 27 yards. Gomez has caught the ball twice for 16, and Robello once for 10 yards for University. Their leading pass receiver is O.C. Cadena. 2 catches for 24 yards. Ward and Watson have caught 1 for 11 yards each, and Locke has caught 1 for 9 yards. So that's your first half statistics. Thanks to Steve Tackersley for keeping us up to date on the stats. Coach, what do the Trojans have to do to come away with that first win in 29 games?
Well, they got to come back on those penalties a little bit and take advantage of some opportunities, which they have not done for the most part. And I mention this every week, but I like to watch the adjustments. Last week, I thought Eastview made some good adjustments at halftime in stopping Nick Ward. They really did. Nick Ward has not been that big a force tonight, although he's got his yards. But it'll be interesting to me to see whether it's going to be Cadena or Racy Green at quarterback. And I understand that Racy kind of tweaked his ankle a little bit there in the first half.
Ward is just 28 yards shy of having another 100-yard game. Again, he's had back-to-back 100-plus yard games. As a matter of fact, he had 239 yards against Eastview last week on 35 carries. In the first half here, he had 18 carries, so he's kind of on the average there. Here's the kickoff for the second half. Gomez from his 10-yard line splits a couple of defenders and out into the open. A good job by Cadena to fight off a block and run him out of bounds, but not before he gets into Trojan territory at the 48-yard line. That's the second time they've had a really good return from Jose Gomez.
That 2 missed tackles are at the 25-yard line. There it is right there. You got to make that tackle because they didn't make it. Now look where you got the football. They got it in University territory.
3 phases to the game, offense, defense, and special teams. And right now, Gatesville's showing that they can win the special team battle. Jet Truss, the quarterback, with an empty backfield, looking to pass the ball. Completes the wide receiver screen to Jackson, and Jackson gets it up to the 45-yard line. That's just a 3-yard pickup.
Nice tackle by Jordan Perkins that time for the U-Dogs.
Sam Jackson's just a little bit of everywhere on the field for these Gatesville Hornets.
I talked to some of those Gatesville coaches on the elevator. They said not only he's a good player, he's just a super young man. Do you hear Jesse talking quite a bit? You hear Jesse talking a lot?
No, I turned him down. Truss on the run around the left end will take it out of bounds to the, we got to mark it at the 37-yard line, it looks like. And he'll pick up the first down.
And that young man that got hurt earlier for University, I believe, was that Andrew Kraft that got hurt?
Yes, sir.
He has a broken arm.
Ouch.
He's a senior, so that means he's most likely out for the rest of the year, I would imagine.
8-yard pickup for Truss to bring him out the first down. Pass in the flat complete to Gomez, and Gomez will stretch forward to the 34-yard line to pick up 3 yards out of that play.
Pretty nice tackle that time by Willie McDonald. One-on-one, and he did his job.
Ends up a 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pass play. Truss keeps 2 backs in the backfield with him. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, and goes straight up the middle down to the 28-yard line. He's close to another first down.
Tell you one thing, Lark, that was a good fake. I promise you it's a good fake.
He almost had me fooled. He's on one side of the 28. He's got to get to the other side of the 28 to pick up the first down, so give him 6 on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 1. First 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter have passed by. Truss looking for the option. Now he keeps the ball and gets it up to the 25-yard line. Tries to keep moving, but the swarm of purple finally takes him down at the 24, but that 4-yard pickup picks up another first down.
They need every one of those swarm of purple to bring him down. That was a determined run. Jordan Perkins made the initial hit, but he just kept going, and here comes the rest of the reinforcements.
Gatesville trying to get in position to get their first lead of the night. They stack the receivers, 2 on each side. Thompson in the backfield with Truss. Rolls to his left. Gets the pass complete in the flat to Muller. And he'll take it down to the 16-yard line.
Josh Walker making the tackle, but right now, Gatesville's got a little momentum. They're moving the football. They're only trailing 14-10. Good look right there. You see a nice tackle by Josh Walker.
First catch for Mueller tonight for 8 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 2. It's not the quarterback that's in the receiving position. It's Thompson, so the direct snap to the running back. Truss gets the block. Thompson around the right side will get it down to the 6-yard line. And, Coach, I'm not so sure that block that the quarterback threw is legal. He went right for the shin. And that's inside the tackle. Can you do that inside the tackle box or outside the tackle box?
We cannot do it outside the tackle box.
Okay, well, maybe he was inside the tackle box when he went to the shins. But a nice pickup there by Thompson. And now a whistle and timeout called by University.
Saw Mike Deaver come off limping a little bit. Jerry Williams checked on him, but he should be back. That time University was a little discombobulated. They didn't know who's supposed to be on the field. They had them running on and running off.
So it's 1st and goal at the University 7-yard line.
For the best chicken dancer. Yeah.
Oh, we're going to do the chicken dance here.
Let's go. Come on, need the chicken dance. Got Bush's chicken to give away.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they ain't got the chicken dance down.
The Trojan knows how to do it. That's Jesse down there, isn't it?
That gal's doing a little chicken dance. Kinda. That little boy, he don't know what's going on, does he?
Chicken what? Chicken who? Dance what?
I'm going to have to give a lesson to some of these people on how to do the chicken dance.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
tell you that right now.
We're just going to have to start up a class.
I might just do it at midfield at halftime next game. I said I might.
Truss with the keeper. Will only basically get back to the line of scrimmage before he's brought down.
Well, if somehow University could hold them to a field goal here, that'd be a feather in their cap. But it's going to be very difficult.
Done a real good job to this point tonight.
They huddled up, didn't they?
They did. From under center.
Yep.
Russ fakes the handoff, looks to pass. It is complete and into the end zone for the touchdown to the fullback, Colton Robello, his second catch of the night. It's good for the first touchdown and the first lead of the night for Gatesville.
That was a well-designed play that time. And you'll take one more look at old Jet right here. Just a really good play. I mean, I think he kind of fooled University just a little bit. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Robello made a good play on it.
Point after attempt is good, so 7:32 left to play in the third quarter. Gatesville has the lead for the first time tonight, 17-14 over University. They go 48 yards and 9 plays to score on this pass play from Truss to Robello.
That was a pretty nice drive, wasn't it?
It certainly was.
It all started with the opening kickoff and the missed tackle around the 25-yard line. They got the ball in University territory. Now, we'll see if these U-Dogs can bounce back. I know some of these fans right now are saying, here we go again. This University team is very resilient.
4 minutes and 28 seconds to go, the 48 yards in 9 plays. The Hornet offense reached one of those goals that are set up on one of those locker room boards to score on your first possession of the half. Now it's time for the University offense to follow suit. Of course, they got the head start on that drive Gatesville did on the good kickoff return by Jose Gomez. It started them in University territory at the 48-yard line. Trojans could use a little help in that department here.
And we're going to see that crazy kickoff again. You don't know the white shoes going to kick it or the orange shoes. I guess we'll find out.
Saldivar number 7, Gomez number 3. Saldivar is the onside kick, and it goes out of bounds at the 49-yard line in University territory, and that's where University will take it over. Plus, it goes out of bounds. Did they pick up any penalty yardage on that, Coach?
I don't think so. I just think they get the ball right there around midfield.
Still, that's going to be some really good field position for the Trojans.
And they could take a penalty if they wanted to and have them kick it over. I don't think they want to do that.
No, you don't want to do that.
Okay, will it be Racy Green or will it be Osea Cadena and quarterback?
Well, actually, they do mark off 5 yards down to the 44. First and 10 at the Gatesville 44, so the Hornets kind of return the favor of field position here. And it will be Racy Green at quarterback with Nick Ward as his running back. Cadena goes to the far side as a wide receiver along with Desmond Watson. Lock the wide receiver on the near side. Nick Ward has the football, stays on his feet, and only gets a couple of yards, maybe a yard out of the play up to the 43.
I don't think we've mentioned that this year, but number 15 for University, Julian Locke, is deaf, so they have an interpreter that does the hand signals to him exactly what the play is.
Second down and 9. Green to pass, complete to Locke. Locke turns it toward the outside, but has it inside the 40, and they're going to mark him at the 36-yard line. So a gain of 7 on the play brings up third down and 2. I believe that's Locke's second catch of the night for 16 yards. Have a penalty on before the snap. I believe that's going to go against Gatesville. Coach, that's just the second time they've been penalized in the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty much penalty free I think that penalty was on Owen Sidley that time. He kind of pushed the gun and kind of pushed Andy Sestata back a little bit.
Takes it down to the 31-yard line and gives the Trojans a first down on penalty. 1st and 10. Green, quick pass off of Cadina's hands, but he gets back into his hands, and he goes down to the 20-yard line. That ball looked like it went into Cadina's hands, into the arms of Josh Carroll, but then Cadina got it back.
Yeah, look at it right there. I thought for sure that was going to be an interception, but Cadina fought for it and got it.
He goes down to the 19 for a pickup of 12 and another first down. Gets it out to Cadina again, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 11-yard line. A gain of 8 on that play.
Right now, University's got a good drive going. They just need to keep this thing going, get some points on the board, preferably a touchdown.
Trail for the first time by 3, 17-14. Clock stopped with 6:40 to go, third quarter. Nick Ward with the football, all the way down to the 5-yard line and inside the 5 to the 4. Trying to tackle the football and wrestle it away was Austin Bayer, but Nick Ward's not going to give it up. It's 1st and goal at the 4. Quick hitter, Ward's hitting the backfield. Sam Jackson gets there, and the flag's thrown into everything. We'll find out if that's going half the distance or back.
I guess someone else in Barnes will tell us about it, but I don't know how many times now we've called Sam Jackson's name, but it's been a bunch.
Number 55 on the offense. 10-yard penalty.
Another one of those major penalties against the University.
It'll stay 1st and goal. They'll move it back to the 14. Or actually, they move it back to the 17. So apparently the hold happened a few yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to have a discussion.
You think it's marked in the right place?
I don't think so.
I don't either.
They were at the 4.
Yeah. And what's 10 plus 4?
The 14. So 14-yard line is where they're going to place it. Thank you.
A little bit closer, right?
Well, that's better. 3 yards.
You hesitated on that 10 plus 4 a little bit.
I had
a little fast for you?
I had to work on my Kazentas. Had to take off my shoes.
Yeah.
Green to pass, looks across the middle for Ward, and it's complete for the touchdown. 14-yard TD pass from Racy Green to Nick Ward has the Trojans back on top.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty. Nick Ward just ran a little end pattern that time. Racy Green threaded the needle. That's one of the better passes he's thrown tonight. You got some fired up University Trojan fans and team tonight. Right now, there it is. 6 points.
Yeah, the point after attempt is no good. Missed by Gabriel Castillo. So with 6:20 left to go, Trojans have the lead at 20-17. At the end of a 6-play, 44-yard drive that only took 1:16, they get the touchdown on this pass from Racy Green to Nick Ward.
And I'll tell you why that extra point was no good. It was a bad snap. Low snap, time they got it on the tee, it was too late.
20-17 our score. That could be a big extra point, Coach, down the line.
Oh, yeah, I guarantee it could be big, because they're just a field goal away from tying this thing up.
So each team's offense has done what they're supposed to, and that's score with their first possession of the half.
I like what I saw from University. After Gatesville took it down and scored, they came right back and answered, which is a good sign.
And overcame that 10-yard holding penalty when they were inside the 5-yard line. There's the mascot on the sideline. In a good mood right now with his Trojans back on top. They have led for the majority of this contest.
This game's got a long way to go, though. We've seen University have the lead by 2 touchdowns last week, couldn't hold on to it, so maybe tonight will be different. Hopefully it will.
Gatesville had a lead on Cameron last week going into the fourth quarter and didn't hold on to it either.
Right.
Castillo set to kick it away. Taking it the 20-yard line and down quickly is Gomez. Hold him to the 25-yard line on the kick.
Now let's see if this University defense can hold, maybe force some type of turnover. But Jed Truss on that last possession they had, he showed me something. He moved him right down the field.
Did it by mixing up the plays and passes. He had 9 plays and 4 of them were passing plays, and including the touchdown for 7 yards. Send 3 receivers to the right. Single receiver to the near side is Mueller. Thompson in the backfield with Truss. Quick pass out in the flat to Gomez, and he is hit immediately. Outstanding recognition on defense by Jordan Perkins.
And you know, a lot of times on that type of play, University will miss that initial tackle, but that time Perkins was not going to be denied. That was a nice play.
A loss of 2 yards on the play brings up 2nd down and 12. You know, Coach, they're supposed to call that a forward pass, right?
Yeah.
Supposed to go forward, not lose yards. Maybe there's 4 things that can happen on the pass, and 3 of them are bad. Two seconds left on the play clock. They get it off on the option pitch. Here comes number 5, Mueller. And Mueller gets good yardage out to the 32-yard line.
Frank White missed a tackle that time, which is very unusual, but there he is right there. He just missed it. That's all I can tell you.
Picked up 9 on the play, brings up a 3rd down and 3 at the 32. First carry for Mueller tonight. Gatesville now 21 rushes for 84 yards. Turn to 2nd and 12 into a manageable 3rd down play here. Fake the handoff. Truss has the ball. He's up the middle and headed down the near sideline. The Trojans corral him and send him out of bounds at the 38. A big pickup by Truss there. They have a flag, though, back at the 38-yard line in the Hornets' end of the field. One of the Hornet defensive linemen lost a helmet, and a holding penalty is going to bring that one back.
Penalty from the spot of the foul. We'll replay 3rd down.
So he'll pick up 6 yards before the holding penalty, and then the 10-yard walk-off from the 38 will take it back to the 28. It'll be 3rd down. They have to get to the 35. They got 7 yards to go.
That was a big play right there for University. You see Jed Truss when he was running that time. He doesn't have blazing speed, but he ran as fast as he could. Let's put it that way.
Hard to bring him down once you get to him. That's just the 4th penalty against Gatesville tonight for a grand total of 30 yards. 3 seconds left on the play clock. Looking for the jet sweep pass back to Truss. He's open and makes the catch at the 35 and gets it up to the 38-yard line. So that pass from Seth Trotter to Truss is good for the 1st down and 10 yards.
I like that play, but Quan Deaver, who's really played well tonight for the Trojans defensively and on the tackle.
So Trotter at the QB gets 1 for 1 and 10 yards. And they do pick up a new series of downs. Keep the clock moving with 4:10 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Don't you like that kind of play, Lark, every now and then?
We love trickeration. Fake the handoff. Truss goes deep over the middle. Got a man wide open and hits him. Jose Gomez trying to outrun the U-Dog defense will get it into the end zone for the touchdown. 62-yard touchdown pass from Truss to Gomez gives the lead back to Gatesville.
Gomez was wide open. There was not anybody within 10 yards of it. See, you see it right there. There's no U-Dogs there. Finally, there comes one on the scene, but it's too late.
Saldivar on the tackle on the point after. And it is successful. 3:49 to go, third quarter. Hornets have recaptured the lead by 4 at 24-20.
That missed extra point looms big now, so you're down before, so a field goal's not going to help you a whole lot. And you see the University Trojan bunch there, they're getting fired up. I think one more look at the touchdown. Gomez was wide open.
2 minutes and 7 seconds on that possession. 5 plays, 75 yards. The big hitter, Truss to Gomez for 62 yards in the TD. We've got a seesaw battle going here in the second half.
Yes, we do. Now let's see if the University can answer like they did in the last possession. We'll have to find out. But I tell you what, Jed, Truss showed me something on that series, not only running the football, but passing it also.
Gatesville at the half had 101 yards of total offense. They now have 234. They've more than doubled their yardage output in just the first 8 minutes of the second half. So they did make some adjustments.
Yes, they did. And once again, they've got several different type of kickoffs, so I don't know which one we'll see this time, but we'll find out.
University not necessarily looking for a deep kick, as Cadena and Tolliver are standing at the 15-yard line. It'll be Cadena taking it in at the 15. Gets by one would-be tackler. A bit of a wall is set up, but caught from behind at the 25-yard line. Forward progress up to the 26.
Looks like Ray Shea Green is going back in at the quarterback, and he needs to get that ball somehow to Cadena on a pass, because once he gets it, he's very dangerous. And I think we're going to see a big, heavy dose of Nick Ward. I really do.
We got motion on the offensive line. Moving is Tracy Linton. If he was possibly
False
drawn
start.
off.
Number 62, offense. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Trojans start off behind the chains.
That's not good. We've seen that happen to them several times this year.
Take it back to the 21. Nick Ward's unable to get anything going, as he's wrapped up about the same time he gets the football by Caleb Estelle.
Yeah, they were reading his mail that time. They knew exactly what play they were running, evidently. So now you got second and a whole bunch.
Back at the 18-yard line, a loss of 3. It's second and 18. Passes complete up to the 25-yard line. Hauling it in on the far side is Desmond Watson.
Nice catch that time, but now you still got like third and about 10. This should bring up another passing situation for Ray Shea Green.
Picked up 9 on the 20s on the pass. Bring up third down and 9 from the 27. Green looks to pass. It's complete to Locke out to the 35-yard line. He needed to get to the 36 for the first down. He's a yard shy.
Mark, I believe if I'm Keith Willis, I'm going for this. I think Nick Ward can get 1 yard, don't you?
They did it earlier in the contest on their very first possession of the game. They went for it this deep in their own territory and was successful on 4th down. Matter of fact, it was exactly at the 35-yard line. On their 4th play of the game, they were able to pick up the 1st down on a run by Nick Ward.
You don't want to give the delay of the game penalty here.
Play clock down to 2. They get it off. They fumble the snap. Green picks it up. Has to get across the 35, and coach, it's not going to happen. He's going to be stopped. Forward progress, they say, is back at the 32-yard line. A loss of 3 on the play, and it's on downs. The ball goes over to Gatesville with 1:50 to go in the 3rd quarter, and they're basically at point-blank range here, Coach.
After the play, we have a dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 59 on what will now be the offense. It's a 15-yard penalty, but it'll still be 1st down Gatesville.
A post-possession foul.
If you see the play there, that was on Ray C. Green. That was not a bad snap. I don't know, his eyes got up. He took his eyes off the ball. He just dropped the football.
So the ball goes over on downs, but thanks to the 15-yard penalty, they're not going to be in such great field position, but they are going to still be in University territory at the 46 with a 1st down. They started their initial possession of this half at the University 48 and scored a touchdown. They've scored the last 2 times their offense have had the ball.
You look, University's got a bunch of folks within about 5 yards of the line of scrimmage.
And now the legal procedure is called against Gatesville.
Well, false start on the right side of the offensive line. It's a 5-yard penalty, remains 1st down.
1st and 15. Back to the Gatesville 49.
You think the right side of the line would have the same cadence as the left side, wouldn't it? I mean, normally.
You'd think both of them could see whether or not the ball snapped or not.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've heard coaches watch the ball, don't listen. Truss goes straight up the middle and has some great blocking. Gets it to the outside and is deep into University territory. They're going to mark him at the 35.
Boy, Abel Montemayor finally knocked him out of bounds, but Jet Truss has really come on this 2nd half. Like I say, not a real quick youngster, but he's a strong runner.
He picked up 16 yards on the play and the 1st down. Clock stopped with 1:42 to go in the 3rd. Again, it's Truss following the block of Thompson. He's yanked down from behind by Josh Walker. He only gets maybe a yard out of the play to the 34.
Boy, if there's some way that University can at least hold them to a field goal on this drive, or better yet, stop them and force a punt. If they get another touchdown here, it's going to be a tough road to hold.
Hornets with a 24-20 lead. Trojans led at halftime. Truss following the right side of his offensive line. Will take the scrum up to the 30-yard line for a gain of 4.
You know, the type of defense the University's in, they have about 9 or 10 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. You think they could be able to stop that run, but if they keep playing that type of defense, I think Truss will throw the football.
Truss with 14 carries now for 59 yards. He's become the leading rusher for the Hornets to this point in the game. 3rd down and 5 at the 30. Now it's Thompson lined up as the quarterback, and he'll follow Truss around the left side. Has the 1st down and more as he bumps into a Trojan at the 15-yard line and goes out of bounds at the 14.
Yeah, he ducked his head and went right at Naquan Deaver that time. So nice gain for the Gatesville. Right now they're moving the football, and We're in the waning seconds of this third quarter.
16 yards on the carry for Thompson. Now gives him 10 carries for 57 yards.
I don't believe they'll get another one off.
They're going to wait till the fourth quarter. Yep, clock runs out on them before they can run the play. So the Gatesville Hornets have come storming back here in the third quarter, scoring twice to grab a 24-20 lead over the Trojans as we go to the final 12 minutes of the contest. Right now, we have Gatesville having run 44 plays for 271 yards. University has run 50 plays for 237 yards. So now Gatesville has overcome the yardage deficit that they suffered at halftime by almost 100 yards.
This would be a good time to acknowledge our crew now. Alan Miller, Eli Rodriguez, Justin Sanchez, Jesse Maldonado, LJ, Terrell McSpadden, those are all camera folks. Leslie Ugali is our audio engineer tonight, along with Bill Taverner, Ricky Miles, the instant replay, and as always, our director, Jesse Patel.
We thank the guys and gals who bring the sounds and pictures and allows us to describe football for you here from Waco ISD Stadium. Back to play we go. Truss with the football going around the left side at the 10-yard line, battles his way down to 8. Okay, we need to go down the sideline and where Bonnie Kane is standing by. Dr. Kane?
Yes, I am here with Chief Boatman. And Chief, we seem to have the Waco ISD mobile. Tell me about it.
Well, Dr. Kane, this is one of our new things that we came up with this year in order to get rid of the aging patrol car that we had out here. And as you can see, it's a lot more economical, probably a lot more conducive to the environment that we're in, and our officers love it. And, you know, all this is basically made possible by your support and the Board of Trustees support, and we'd like to thank y'all for supporting our endeavors and becoming the best police department that we can be in school district policing.
Well, I agree. We've got the best police department in the universe. Back to you, Butch and Lark.
All right, thank you, Dr. Kane. Injury timeout while Jerry Williams looked at Jordan Perkins. And Perkins perks up and comes back to the sideline.
Jerry's been pretty busy tonight, as is his assistant, Chelsea Hooten. They've really been busy tonight.
6-yard gain on the last play makes it 2nd down and 4 from the 8 for Gatesville. Sam Jackson in at the quarterback spot, takes the direct snap and goes over the left side and gets into the end zone on the touchdown. We told you Sam Jackson's a Mr. Everything, and now he has scored on offense after some stellar performance on defense.
I tell you what, that young man's really had a good football game on both sides of the ball. You see it right there. He just plows his way into the end zone. Kayron Hall had a shot at him, but couldn't hold on.
Extra point attempt by Saldivar. Will make it through the uprights. 11 minutes, 29 seconds left to play in the game. And our new score is Hornets 31 and Trojans 20.
Still a lot of time left in this football game, but I think it's imperative the University takes this kickoff and get some points on the board. Because Gatesville right now, all the momentum is wearing black and gold right now.
Took them 2 minutes and 21 seconds to go the 46 yards in 6 plays. And they did it all on the ground. Mostly it was Truss. But Jackson gets the final 8 to get the touchdown and give the Hornets the 11-point lead. Again, it was University that was on top at halftime by a score of 14-10. They were only able to put a touchdown on the board in the third quarter, while the Hornets have added 21. University offense needs to get back in gear.
You know, with the lack of success they had on that last drive, we might see Cadena back in their quarterback. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
He's a valuable weapon. He's in on the kick return team, standing at the 15-yard line on the near hash mark. They'll kick it to the opposite side. Taken in by McDonald, and Will McDonald gets around the corner with a stutter step. Is finally driven out of bounds at the 38.
I thought they were going to run together when they're trying to catch this thing. It's just like playing baseball. Somebody's got to call for that football.
Yeah, I was afraid for that myself. They're going to mark it at the 37 where University will start this drive.
I believe Rachel's going to be the quarterback again. Looks like it.
That's what it looks like in the huddle on the sideline. He's joined in the backfield by Mick Ward. Cadena will be one of the receivers on the near side along with Watson. Locke, the receiver, on the far side. Mick Ward running around the right side, turns on the Jets and gets it up across the 45-yard line. That's where they will mark him at the 45 for a gain of 8. Up second down and 2.
That's a nice run. You see Nick Ward right here turning the corner. Picked up good yardage.
Got Ward now with 22 carries for 86 yards. He's got the football again, but the Gatesville Hornets have him behind the line of scrimmage at the 44-yard line, -1 on the play.
Another low snap right there. That caused the whole play to get out of kilter. And now you got a third down instead of a first down or third and short. You got third and about a 3, I guess, maybe a long 2.
Green fakes the handoff, keeps the ball, looking for the first down yardage, loses the football. University falls back on top of it. I believe it was Isaac Perez who got back on top of the football, but no, Gatesville says they have the ball. So the first turnover of the night goes the way of the Gatesville Hornets. Racy Green trying to stretch out a Charlie horse.
I really thought University had that football, but evidently.
Well, let's see what Nelson Barnes tells us.
Number 62 possessed the ball and was down on the ground before it was it's fourth down.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But it's going to be fourth down from the 44. No gain on that play. There you see Racy Green trying to get the first down. There's the football coming up, and Perez back on top of it. It's going to be 4th and 3. And decision time for the Trojans here.
Now they got left out there.
10-17 and ticking left to go in the game. Gatesville is not buying the punt.
Nope.
They send nobody back. They're looking for a fake, but Green will punt it. A low liner that's going to take a roll out of bounds somewhere around the 25-yard line.
Not a very good kick on behalf of Racy Green. If they had nobody back, he could have kicked it right down the middle of the field. Maybe got a good roll out of it, pinned them back in their own territory, but not the case.
They held on to it for 1 minute and 31 seconds on the 3-down and punt possession. Gatesville has the ball with 9:58 to go in the contest, leads by 11 at 31-20. Jet Trust, the quarterback. Will hand it off to Thompson. Thompson follows Rebello's block, gets it up to the 29-yard line.
tell you what, Lark, for the most part, they've held Alex Thompson in check tonight, but it's that Sam Jackson guy in Trust that's done most of the damage.
Thompson's 11th carry on the night for 61 yards.
I would think Gatesville will keep this football on the ground right now with a lead.
Yeah, they want to eat as much clock as they can. Fake the handoff to Thompson. Truss keeps it. Maybe a yard to the 30-yard line, and that's it.
You know, they don't list their weights on their program, but Truss, he's a pretty good size youngster. He really is.
3rd down and 5 at the 30. Kyle Cooper and company not going to be in a big hurry between plays. Fake the handoff, looking for the pass across the middle, and it's not there.
No flag. Gatesville side wanted a flag, the receiver wanted a flag.
Owen Sibley, the intended target. The officials do not agree that there was any interference there. So the U-Dog defense does its job and gets the stop here. And will give their offense the football back.
Javon Tolliver, the long, deep man for University Trojans.
And University has to call a timeout. I think they had too many men out there.
University, their second charge.
They only had 12. Is that too many? Well, you wouldn't think one too many would make any difference, would it?
Should make any difference.
That's just, and now they got one timeout left. That's not good.
Not when you're behind by 11. With
no, sir.
8:37 left to go. We'll have 2 games here at Waco ISD Stadium next week. The Thursday night game will be the University Trojans hosting the Ellison Eagles. And then on Friday night, it'll be the crosstown rivalry between the Waco High Lions and the Midway Panthers. Looks like the Panthers could come in a very hungry team. They've lost their first 2 games. They were ahead at halftime tonight over Temple, 14-7. Not sure what's happened since that time.
The next week, Gatesville Hornets will host the Hillsboro Eagles. I guess they're the Eagles, aren't they?
Yeah, Hillsboro was tied at halftime with Whitney during Hillsboro's homecoming, 20-20. While we're playing this game on Friday night. Snap rolls back. Going to look for the first down, and he's not going to get it. Going to be stopped at the 30-yard line. They go with that rugby-style punt, thinking they might be able to pick up the first down, but, Coach, that's a major error.
It is. If that was a call play, that was a gutsy call. But, boy, I tell you what, that was good defense that time. And I don't know. University has the opportunity now with good field position. Once again, it's going to be Ray Shea Green at quarterback. I really thought we might see Cadena this time.
No game for Mueller on that play. So it goes on downs. And University has it at the Gatesville 30-yard line. Reversing his field, Nick Ward trying to get something but not able to do so. Matter of fact, he loses 3 yards on the play.
You know, Nick Ward's been kept in check for the most part tonight. And they're going to have to find some other offensive weapons because everybody's going to be keying on him big time. Nowhere to go. He just lost a couple of yards. That could have been worse than that.
2nd down and 13 from the 33. Ward looking to pass, wasn't there, throws it across the middle, and nice possession catch by Cadena at the 22.
I really like this Cadena youngster. He can do so many things for you. Plus he's got good speed.
Picked up 11 on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 2. Hurry up offense. Ward with the football, trying to bounce it outside. Gets by 1, but won't get past the 2nd. And drop back to the 24 for a 2-yard loss. Nick Ward's finding out he doesn't quite have the same speed as Gatesville tonight, especially getting around the corner.
Good defense by the Hornets. So Fourth down, I assume they're going for this. Well, this is a huge, huge play in this football game. I look for Cadena.
He's in the slot on the near side. On the middle screen, he passes it to Ward. Ward up the middle in space, gets it inside the 10-yard line, down to the 9. That was a very well-called screen.
It certainly was, and that was a big play for the Trojans. Ray C. Green, boy, he is pumped up. Nice play, nice run from Nick Ward.
Picked up 13 on the play. Brings up a 1st and goal. And Nick Ward gets it closer down to the 4 with a pickup of 5.
No penalties here. Keep the football, keep it moving, get it in the end zone.
Ward with the football again and is into the end zone for the touchdown. So a good determined effort by the University offense after getting the ball on downs at the Gatesville 30.
You go for 2 here, Lark?
I think you have to.
I think they do too.
Depends on what's on that card.
They're going for it, but they're going to get set, get this play called. I don't think the play clock will get them, but it's going to be under 10 right now.
Nick Ward is hammered as he gets right there, but he manages to get in. Nice job by Nick Ward to keep the momentum going forward and get the 2-point conversion.
I'll say one thing about this University Trojan team. There's no quit in them. Nick Ward, boy, that young man, he has really been a workhorse for this team this entire year. There he is right there, and yes, sir, he's in. So we got us the ball game, Lark, with 31-28, 6:41 left. If University can hold Gatesville on this next series, get the ball back, then they'd have a good chance.
6 plays to go the 30 yards in 1 minute and 48 seconds. Make it a 4-point game again. Make that a 3-point game at 31-28. Sometimes my math's a little off. I got Tank here.
I noticed that.
I got Tank here with a computer. Tank puts in the numbers, the computer does the adding and subtracting.
I noticed when I earlier asked you what 10 plus 4 is, it took you a while to answer it.
Told you I didn't have my shoes on.
To me, this is a big, big series for both teams. I really think it is.
It's 14-10 Trojans at halftime. Nice kickoff out of the end zone. No return, so Gatesville will have it 75 yards away.
I tell you, Castillo put his foot in that one. That was a nice kickoff. Don't have a chance for a run back.
From the 25-yard line, Gatesville looking to run off as much of the clock as they can and still hold on to the lead. Truss will work with an empty backfield. Sends Thompson in motion on the jet sweep. He's able to turn the corner and get 3 yards out of it after the 28-yard line.
There's nothing to look at. If Gatesville does come back and loses this football game, that 4th down play will loom large.
Absolutely. Dog defense trying to force a 4 and out here and give their offense as much time as possible to regain the lead. A little bit off center snap. Truss has to run with the football and will only get it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, all third downs are big, but this one is huge. It's really huge.
I think I have to agree.
I'm surprised they're throwing the football there because they've been running it with pretty good success.
University defense trying to dig in here. Keith Willis and his troops trying to get the football back to the offense. Look to pass the far side, nothing there. Now a whistle and a timeout called by University, their final timeout. They felt like they weren't in proper defensive position.
Right.
University. That is their third and final charge timeout of the half.
That's going to make it a little bit more difficult for a comeback, but at least they're within 3. But they have no timeouts remaining.
But you'd sacrifice the timeout to make sure you're lined correctly on that third down, I would think.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was a good called timeout. Dog Pound is fired up tonight, Coach.
yes, sirree. They're pumped. They don't know how to do the chicken dance, but they're pumped.
That's because they're dogs. Trojans fighting for their first win in quite some time. Keith Willis is out at the numbers, yelling at his defense.
Did you say this is a big play, Lawrence?
Yes, sir. Pretty big. See what Kyle Cooper has drawn up on the far sideline.
I throw that halfback pass back to quarterback. It worked pretty well last time, didn't it?
Certainly did. Truss looking to throw. Comes to the near side. It is complete to Jackson, and Jackson's out of bounds at the 33-yard line. He's still 2 yards shy of the first down.
All right, my question to you, are they going to punt the football?
Well, I thought they were a while ago, and they didn't. I certainly believe it's the right thing to do.
Oh, I think now you've got to kick it. If you're University, do not jump off sides. I don't care what kind of count they go on. Do not jump off sides.
They picked up 5 yards on that pass play to bring up a 4th down and 2 at the 33. Von Tolliver waits deep for the punt. Again, the rugby-style punt gets this one off. A little sidewinder that will take a roll for the Hornets inside the 30-yard line down to the 28. 4 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the game. The University Trojans 72 yards away from their first win of the year.
I'll tell you what, Javon Tolliver did the right thing that time, getting away from that football. So University Trojan fans right now are pumped up.
Trying to get their football team excited to get to the other end of the field and score that touchdown.
No timeouts left. When do they start the 25-second clock?
Right now.
Thank you. I tell you, Julian Locke has been the main man tonight so far as receiving.
Certainly has. Three catches for 24 yards for Locke, and now we have a flag.
Illegal substitution.
Substitution infraction,
Yep.
number 80 on the offense. It's a 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Once you get set, come out of the huddle, you cannot leave the field. It's just a penalty. I guess they're going to try to play with 12 and hope they didn't catch it.
Back to the 23-yard line. It's 1st and 15. Nick Ward with the football, and a determined run by Nick Ward. Carries a Hornet, gets away from him, and takes him across the 40 up to the 42-yard line and picks up that first down.
Boy, you talk about a determined run. That was it. Plus, it stops the clock, which is the main thing because University's out of time. Hey, thank y'all very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, I know it's tough. See you next Thursday. Thank you.
19-yard pickup for Ward. Now the pass to Cadena out in the flat. He's got some running room across midfield and up to the 47-yard line in Gatesville's end of the field. An 11-yard pickup on that and another first down.
You know who I bet hopes they score a touchdown? Gabriel Castillo.
Yes, sir.
He doesn't want that pressure over that field goal, I'll tell you that. After this next play, we'll announce our players of the game. Our committee has spoken.
Nick Ward up the middle, has a block downfield, stumbles a little bit and gets across the 35 down to the 34. Pick up a 13 on that play.
Look at it right here. If he has not got tripped up a little or maybe stumbled over his own feet, he might have gone the distance.
Quickly again.
Bad pass that time.
Incomplete pass, trying to get it out to Cadena.
Speaking of Cadena, he will be our offensive player of the game. And our defensive player of the game will be Laquan Deaver.
Second and 10. Hand off to Ward. There was a bit of a crease there, but he takes it inside the 25 down to the 23.
There's another look at it. So they're in 4 down territory. No question about that.
+6 on that play for Ward. 3rd down and 4. Ward has it again and is into the open, headed for the end zone, and gets there for the touchdown. Nick Ward from 23 yards out gives the Trojans the lead with 2 minutes and 57 seconds left to go in the game.
You talk about a fired up bunch of University fans. They want to win so bad they can taste it, but there's still a lot of time left in this football game.
Now Castillo on to try to add on the extra point.
Big extra point. It really
Yes, sir. Make it a 4-point contest. And it is good. 2:57 left to play. Trojans recapture the lead at 35-31 on this 23-yard run by Nick Ward.
I tell you what, he ran with reckless abandon on that drive. I promise you that. Now it's up to this Trojan defense, see what they can do. I don't know who's more fired up, the Trojan defense or Keith Willis.
72 yards in 6 plays and took just 2 minutes and 19 seconds to get it on the board. Now it's up to that U-Dog defense to get the stop and complete the victory.
Would you kick this deep or would you kick one of those pooch kicks?
I'm kicking it out of bounds somewhere as deep as I can kick it.
I kick it as far as I could. I try to kick it in Coach Toose's office down there.
He may return it though.
He wouldn't go far, I promise.
He was a pretty swift quarterback back in his days.
Wasn't bad. Played for old John Vosek up there at Riker.
Yes, he did. Steele with a liner. It's off the hands at the 10-yard line of Gomez. He picks it up. And up the hash marks he goes up to about the 21-yard line. So the fired up U-Dog defense heads out to the field looking for a stop.
They might as well get ready. You're going to get a big dose of Jet Trust throwing that football. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Remember, Gomez has been one of the better receivers so far this evening, along with Sam Jackson. You got to watch him too.
Absolutely. Gomez with 5 catches for 79 yards. One of those was for 62 yards of the TD. Truss on the option, pitches it back to Thompson. Thompson gets into the open, but gets up to the 26-yard line for just a 5-yard gain.
He should have lost 5 that time. Josh Walker missed a tackle. You see him right That there. Josh should have had him about the line of scrimmage.
Hornets do have all 3 timeouts. Another off-center snap, but Truss is able to control it. His pass, though, is off the mark as he tries to get it out to Gomez.
I tell you what, Josh Walker was putting a lot of pressure on Truss that time. He had to get rid of that football.
2:22 left to go. Trojans with a 35-31 lead over Gatesville, looking to stop a 28-game losing streak.
Okay, if Gatesville does not make this first down, they go for it on 4th down?
Sure.
Got to, don't they?
I believe they do. On the pitch, coming around the near side is Mueller. Mueller across the 30, up near the first down sticks, and he may have it.
Okay, Lark, 2-minute mark. And I say this before, as always, if it goes overtime, I'll come back. This one could do it, but I kind of doubt it.
A first down at the 32 after the 6-yard pickup by Mueller. Truss looking to pass to his left. It's complete underneath to Gomez. Gomez gets it across the 40 to the 41. Picks up 9 yards on the play. 2nd and 1. Clock continues to roll with 1:45 left to go. Coming to the near side is Will Carroll to put 3 receivers to this side. Truss looking this way. Across the middle into double coverage. It's incomplete. Intended on the inside move to Josh Carroll. 3rd and 1 at the 41. Truss now 14 of 22, make that 14 of 23 passing for 159 yards. Clock stopped with 1:32 left to go. 3rd and 1. Trojan defense looking for a big play here. Fake the handoff. Truss looking to pass back to the man he faked the handoff to, and it's complete. Nice job of weaving his way through Trojans is Thompson, and Thompson is going to be run out of bounds at the 19-yard line in University territory. That's a 40-yard pass play to Thompson. 1st and 10 at the University 19. Now this makes it a nail biter. A big 3rd down play for Gatesville there. They're just 19 yards away from picking up their first win of the season. Fake the handoff. Truss keeps it. Up the middle he goes. He's still in the free and will get into the end zone for the touchdown from 19 yards out. 1:11 left to go in the contest, and Gatesville recaptures the lead at 37-35 with the try for point to come. Great determined effort by the quarterback, Jet Rush, to get the Hornets back on the board. Point after attempt is good. 71 seconds is all University is going to have to try to get back into this one. It is a 3-point difference. A field goal could send us to overtime. But 38-35 is our score, and Gatesville is on top. Took them 7 plays to go 79 yards on that drive. It took 1:46 to do it. Last time the Trojans got the ball, it took them 2:19 to get in the end zone. They don't have that much time this time. They need a big play on special teams here to help the offense out to get that win. Cadena and Tolliver are the 2 deep men. Keith Willis is at the 25-yard line issuing instructions to his special teams. It's been a very exciting second half of play. Again, it was just 14-10 at the end of the first half in favor of University. They've scored 21 points in the second half, while the Hornets have scored 28. (38-35), Hornets on top. Pop it up to the far side where Willie McDonald has it. He's looking for some running room. A hole opens up for him. Gets it up to the 40-yard line. Keeps his feet to the 41. And that's where University will start off. The offense has 62 seconds to find the end zone, or at least get into the position for a game-tying field goal. Two teams desperately wanting to get their first win of the year. And they've been fighting it out here over the last 6 minutes of this contest. University recaptured the lead with 6:41 to go in the game. But the Hornets come right back with 1:11 left to go. Racy Green at quarterback, looks to pass, lets loose for one to Cadena, but it's knocked away. Good job playing center field by the Hornets, Jalen Taylor, a sophomore defensive back. th pass attempt on the night for Racy Green. He is 12 of 20 on the night. 2nd and 10 at the University 41. Again, the Trojans have no timeouts left. If they want to stop the clock, they need to use the sidelines. Green looking down the sideline, gets it complete to Cadena, but he has to make a diving catch. It's not enough for the first down. It's up to the 49-yard line, a pickup of 8 on the play. And the clock continues to roll with 40 seconds. 3rd down and 2. Green looking to pass, throws it to the other sideline, gets it to Locke. Locke has the first down up to the 45-yard line in Gatesville's territory, but Gatesville's able to keep him in bounds. It's a 6-yard gain on the pass to Locke. The clock will stop only for the chains to be moved. And now it's back into action with 22 seconds and rolling. Green marking out his signals to his offensive line. Drops back, picks up a block, now steps up in the pocket and throws to Cadena at the sideline. Cadena gets away from some would-be tacklers and gets it all the way down to the 15. O.C. Cadena with a 30-yard pickup has the Trojans close enough at the 15. 5 seconds left on the clock. This is going to be the last play. And they're going to go for the field goal. It's going to be a 32-yard field goal attempt to try to send this game into overtime. Let's see if Kyle Cooper decides to call a timeout to freeze the kicker. And he does. He will call the timeout. A very exciting football game here tonight at Waco ISD
Gatesville.
Stadium.
First charge timeout of the half.
Between University and Gatesville. As these two teams have been fighting tooth and nail here in the fourth quarter, trying to be the team on top at the end of the game. And it's come down to a potential 32-yard field goal attempt, or at least that's what the Trojans were lining up for. Looking to try to hit the field goal and go to overtime. Gabriel Castillo, the junior kicker, set the tee down at the 22-yard line. The holder is Kathleen Hall. And the deep snapper is Dalen Turner. Keith Willis pacing the sideline. Good snap, good hold. The kick is on its way, and it's no good. It's wide left. There is 1 second left on the clock. So the Trojans will fall 38-35, but a game effort on the part of both the Trojans and the Hornets tonight. University just ran out of time. So the Hornets will go into victory formation. And take that one snap necessary to run the final second off the clock. 380 yards of total offense for Gatesville against 389 for University. That's about as close as you can get. Final second is ticked off the clock. And the Gatesville Hornets improve their record to 1-2 on the year, while the University Trojans fall to 0-3, but not after a game effort, dropping a decision to the Hornets tonight by a score of 38-35. Stay where you are. When we come back, we'll talk to our players of the game and Coach Keith Willis coming up next here on the Waco ISD TV.
All right, back at Waco ISD Stadium where the University Trojans lost a hard-fought game tonight. The Gatesville 38-35. Our defensive player of the game is Maquan Deaver. Our offensive player of the game is Osea Cadena. First, we're going to visit with Maquan. Guys, I know you need to get over the hump. You guys had it, but it's a tough loss.
Yes, sir. Defense tried to come hard. We just bad plays, big plays. We just execute them next week. We're going to get ready for Ellison.
You know what, you guys, the defense came up big in certain situations, but when push comes to shove, you have to give credit to Gatesville. They took it right down there and scored.
Yes, sir. We got to do it. I respect the quarterback and the receiver. They all came out hard. It was a good fight at the end of the fourth quarter.
Talk about a little bit about their quarterback, Jake Truss. He threw the ball pretty well, but he's pretty tough. He's a pretty good sized guy, tough runner.
Yes, sir, he is. We have to come through. We have to Coach Martinez, the D-line. We have to just execute. We was working him on the whole week. You know what I'm saying? Get ready for the gaming situation.
I'll say one thing. I don't think there's any quitting this University team. You just got to keep pounding the rock.
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck to you next week.
Yes,
visit with the offensive coordinator, Osea Cadena, who the guy does it all. He can play quarterback, he can play receiver, he can play running back. That's a tough loss to you guys. I know it hurts.
Yes, sir. Hey, real, we gave everything we had on the field. It's just, I don't know.
You know what? That's all you can ask of anybody.
We gave everything we had. We left everything on the field. We just didn't have enough. We'll come back for Ellison, and I know our team will come through with that win. We're going, because our practice, we're going to sit outside, practice as long as it takes. We're going to put in all the work, receiver drills, quarterback drills, running back drills, have everybody run harder and focus. No more playing at practice. Everybody got to focus. And don't focus, you run into something.
What do you prefer playing? I mean, you play at several different positions. What's your favorite?
It don't really matter. It's just whatever the team want, whatever the team need.
Okay, well, this team, you talking about Ellison now. That's your next game. It's so tough when you keep getting knocked down to get back up off the mat, but this team will do that, won't they?
Yes, sir. We'll come back stronger every time. It's just we need a little bit more work.
All right, good luck to you next week.
Thank you.
Let's bring Keith Willis in here. And, Coach, I thought when I saw you that baseball cap night, I said he's going to turn it around. Might change the luck. So close, but yet so far.
Well, I was trying to bring my lucky hat, and if we'd have won, it would have become my lucky hat. That's for sure. But I just want to say hats off to this community, man. I was telling Lark, we sold 200 tickets, student tickets today, and then we had to get another 200 tickets. I mean, it's just phenomenal to me, the climate at University High School with our administration and these kids. To create the little section that they had up there, it's just pretty surreal for these kids. I told them that, hey, we get a win, you're going to feel like a rock star. I think tonight some of them felt like they had a little AC/DC in them.
You know what? Timeouts are very, very precious commodity. And if you had to do over, you might have wished you'd had one or two there at the end.
Well, there's no doubt about it. We got in a situation where we had too many guys out there on a punt return, and so we had to burn a timeout, and that was probably the death of us. But again, this coaching staff, these kids, Jerry Glanville said one time, if you're not in Atlanta, you're camping out. I disagree. If you're not in Waco coaching in WISD, I think you're camping out.
Talk a little bit about Nick Ward. He never ceases to amaze me. When push came to shove, he just took off. He's running with reckless abandon.
Well, guys from the other teams in our upcoming district are going to be big. They're going to be faster probably, and they're going to have more kids. But we got Nick Ward, and so we feel pretty good. We feel like we can move the ball on just about anybody, and it's just a matter of us imposing our will is what we talk about, and just trying to get it in the end zone. We didn't get it in the end zone one time enough tonight, but Nick Ward is certainly a commodity at University High School.
Coach, you keep getting knocked down on the mat, but you keep getting up. That's all you can do, isn't it?
Well, that's the old South Waco spirit, but, it's all we know, It's not where you come from, it's where you're going, and man, we sure hope that we're going places here, taking the rough way around, no doubt.
But you got a short week, getting ready for Ellison next Thursday, right?
That's right, a short week, and going to play a team that's faster than anybody we've seen. Just watching them on film a little bit. They've got a quarterback as quick as a hiccup, and they've got some receivers. But again, we've got Nick Ward and a little feisty defense, and our motto this year is bring them to me.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Bring on Lark in and wrap it up.
Coach, I realize it's somewhat of a disappointing night for the University Trojans, but good gosh, the fans here got their money's worth.
Yeah, and I tell you what, they were on their feet. They were making a lot of noise, and that game literally went down to the wire. And Castile had plenty of distance on that on the field goal, went a little bit to the left. But you talk about pressure. That young man had a lot of pressure on him.
Certainly did. Well, the University Trojans come close tonight, but still winless in their season opener, the first 3 games of the year here, losing tonight to Gatesville by a score of 38-35. For Coach Butch Henry and the rest of the crew here at Waco ISD Stadium, I'm Mark Smith. Good night from Waco ISD TV.